I'll start again. Good morning. This is the Saturday morning diet weigh-in. I don't know how many of you are out there today, but we hope that you are feeling well and that your diet is going well. It's not easy and it's a struggle. And there's been a lot of reports this week in the paper and on Google and numerous other sites about how difficult it is not only to lose the weight, but once you lost the weight, to keep it off. But in reality, the only way to lose the weight and then keep it off is to change your lifestyle. There's no other way. You know, they talk about how many calories you take in and exercise and a lot of different things. But the bottom line is you gotta change your lifestyle. You know, I know a fella that will not eat dessert. He will absolutely not eat dessert. He's changed his lifestyle. We also have to change our lifestyle if we want to accomplish a total loss of weight. And I wanted to share with you some things today. And on our website or on YouTube, we have our affirmations, and it's called the Affirmations for the Saturday morning diet. And basically it says, "This day I affirm that the slimmer me is already inside of me." You know, inside this belly, below this fat, is those big hand apps that you see on commercials and apps. But the reality is we all have that. The only thing is they're covered with a layer of fat. So this day I affirm that the slimmer me is already within me. I have taken control of my eating habits. I eat a small meal every 2 to 3 hours. I carry my water bottle wherever I go. I now have a plan that really works for me. And you have a plan that really works for you if you would work it. It's the Saturday morning diet. And basically the Saturday morning diet, like it says in this affirmation, is to have oatmeal with cinnamon and fruits in the morning. I have it with blueberries. I have coffee with no milk, no sugar. And then during the day, every 2 hours, I have a Joan bar. And I brought to show you today what the actual Joan bar is, if some of you haven't watched it. We have it in a Cascade container for bleach. And we keep it in the refrigerator because the Joan bar recipe does not contain any preservatives. And this is what the Joan bar looks like. And basically, I take 2 of these little packets with me to work every day. I open it up. I have a microwave at work that I could use. This is it right here. It's 120 calories more or less. And it has blueberries, protein powder, oatmeal, cinnamon, applesauce. And now we replace the eggs with flaxseed flour powder. And now that we've added flaxseed, we increased our omega-3 substantially in the Joan bar recipe. So if you haven't done it, haven't tried it, I've been giving out some samples to people this week just to gauge the taste, because I love it, but I just want to see if other people loved it. And they do. It really tastes great. It's like having a cake and losing weight. And it costs you nothing. You know, when I started this diet thing, I went to MetaFast. I was paying $300 a month for their little packets of food that I ate every 2 hours. And basically, I discovered every 2 hours, nothing more than 100 calories. So what's the use of paying $300 a month? You know, if you lost 50 pounds in 6 months, you would have paid $1,500. No, wait a minute. Yeah, $1,500, $50 a pound. So I want you to take this to heart. Take your bottle of water with you everywhere you go. Make sure you take a large bottle with you and you drink that during the day. You know, sometimes I'm guilty myself. You know, I'm just like you, struggling, trying to make this. Just like you, I let it go. Sometimes I do what I shouldn't do. Like I told you last week, I went to a business lunch. I had to have lunch with my clients. So when you have a big lunch, have popcorn at night. keep the meal down keep your calorie count down as low as you can without being hungry. The next line in this affirmation says, I know that on Saturday morning I will step on the scale and see that I have lost weight and that I'm keeping faith with myself. Reality is you have to keep faith with yourself, because it's not about somebody else. It's not about your partner. It's not about your friend. It's not about your family. It's about you alone with you, and it's what you promise to yourself to have a goal. I just made a video how our brain works against us. We function on impulse rather than rational thought. Oh, that ice cream looks great. I'm going to have some. I'll worry about it later. Or I'll have a large spare ribs instead of a small spare rib. I'll have regular fries instead of sweet potato fries. I'll have a hamburger instead of a salad. It's these choices, and our brain is trying to keep us fat. Or as someone pointed out to me, don't use the ugly word fat, obese. Okay, I don't like the word obese. I'd rather be called fat than obese, because obese sounds like a gargantuan. I rejoice that I have found my way and have taken control of my life, that I affirm and I know to be true. The difference that a statement can make in the life of a man or a woman or a child can have phenomenal effect. Change your mind and change your life. And that's basically, it's up here. We have to change our minds. We have to work on it. Day after day after day, but it's worth it. Yesterday I went out here in New York, but we're expecting a huge storm. I don't know where you are in the world. You might be in Poland. We have many friends in Canada. We have friends in South America. They're all over the world. But what I want you to know is, yesterday, in advance of the storm, I went out and I rode my bike for 20 miles. And I'm not a kid, as you can see. But I went out and I felt great. I felt that I was taking control of my life. I was doing something for me, not for anybody else. I wasn't on a race. I wasn't trying to accomplish anything other than to enjoy myself and know that I was getting healthier and healthier. And that brings another topic. It's not about losing the weight. It's about getting healthy. It's about taking control of your life and stop going to the doctor as often. Now, I want to talk to you, our Ning website, which was a community website. I had to take it down. I only had 9 people go. It was costing too much money to keep it going. So if you were one of the people at the Ning, I'm sorry, but I had to take it down. You can leave messages at thejoanbars.com. You could address messages to Bill at joanbars.com or Joan at joanbars.com, and we'll be glad to get back to you. If you need any help or any kind of counseling or assistance, write us. Bill at joanbars.com or Joan at joanbars.com. So the other thing I want to talk about, we've had a tremendous response to our ebook. We're giving a tremendous deal on this ebook. First, it's a book on how our whole program works and how other strategies and other diet plans have come together to give you the best advice. And then we have 3 additional bonus books, all together for only $47. And we've had a tremendous response. So I hope that you get your copy and get some help. Again, anything you need, write us and we'll be happy to send you. So here comes the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm going to get on the scale and see where I am. So I'm going to have to take the camera down and bring it over. Let me take off my sandals here. Bear with me, because I'm a one-man operation. Joan is upstairs doing something. Okay, here we go. There it is. See if I can move this over here. Okay, that works. All right, here I go. Let's see what we did from last week. And the idea is that you should be doing the same. Okay, there it is, live, 225.8. So let's see what we were last week, and we'll put up the new charge. So there was the chart from last week. Let's see if I can get that in clear focus there. Last week I was 228.6. So I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. So let me put this back up on this stand so we could, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I think you should be happy too. But you know, if you lose 1 pound, that should make you happy. 1 pound is enough to keep you going. So here we go. Not too big. Gotta bring it back down. All right. It's not perfect, but like I said, I'm working here alone. I'm trying to do the best I can. So let me try one more time to see if I get you a better shot. Okay, so last week I was at 228.6. So as we saw live, I'm at 225.8. And today's August 27. And I'm live. This is not a joke. You saw me get on the scale. There were no tricks. You know, Hagar the Horrible had something on this week, or one of the cartoons, that he got on. Oh, it was Sarge at Beetle Bailey. He got on and he stood on his toes thinking that would be less weight. So I'm really happy. I went down from 228.6 to 225.8, you know, and some of the people out there, the naysayers, say, you know, he's a heavy guy, he's a fat guy, how could you be giving weight loss advice? Well, there it is. I lost 2 pounds. How many did you lose? And the naysayers and the ones that say that I'm too fat. So, don't forget, our free diet recipe is at joanbarth.com. If you don't get it, write to us at bill@joanbarth.com or joan@joanbarth.com, and we'll make sure you get it. Also on our Saturday Morning Diet website is our ebook with all the information, and there also you can get a free 10-page report on weight loss. So I hope to see you next Saturday. I hope that you got on the scale. Send us some success stories. We'll share it with everybody else. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Saturday Morning Diet. Keep it up. Have faith in the future. Have faith in the future. You will make it, little by little, inch by inch, pound by pound, until you get where you want to be. But it's not about only the weight. Remember, it's about being healthy. See ya. Have a good week. I hope the storm doesn't get you. Bye-bye.